a young woman came in who has just a vibrant personality. She hit the door. She said, "Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? I have diarrhea that hits so suddenly that I have to go so quickly." So we did a thorough health history. She ran to the bathroom 2 or 3 times. She said she has diarrhea like 14 times a day. And literally, folks, all I did was put her on colostrum that day. And within 2 weeks, she came into the office. I was working with another patient. She comes and just hugs me and just, burst in. And she's like, "I'm having normal bowel movements, 1 or 2 a day, and all I've changed is colostrum."
Welcome to Vitality Made Simple. The following production is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you need medical advice, call your doctor. Now, let's go to Vitality Made Simple.
Welcome to Vitality Made Simple. This is the podcast that equips you to feel better, look better, and to enjoy better relationships. Life is all about relationships. It's the relationships in our lives that either give us joy or cause us a lot of pain, including physical pain. So today I want to do a quick monologue and talk about something that's really been on my mind, something that I've seen clinically that I think will help you. I've been doing a lot of speaking to groups, and recently I was speaking with a practitioner who specializes in pelvic floor health. And one of the things we talked about was that chronic constipation is very detrimental to your pelvic floor health because of the straining that's involved with constipation. So I want to talk about colostrum in terms of helping your gut health. Now, colostrum is the first mother's milk. I recommend bovine colostrum, a liposomal form. This has worked so well for so many of my patients that I just want to let you know that it is a first-line defense if you're dealing with constipation or even if you're dealing with diarrhea. Now, I've tried a lot of colostrum through the years, and I've settled on a liposomal form by Gastro Defense. It's really worked well. So the thing about colostrum is that it helps repair your gut lining. So if you're suffering from leaky gut, from small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, then think about colostrum. Now, in my own life, I have a lot of vitality strategies, and the thing that I do every single day is my colostrum based on the results that I've gotten. And I don't have any big specific problems. You all, if you're a listener, you know that 4 years ago I was diagnosed with chronic lymphocytic leukemia, and now there's no evidence of disease. It may be low-lying, but I'm not going to worry about it. When you're wanting vitality, you should do things that are not stressful, because that stress is going to undo a lot of the benefits of the thing you're doing. So think about, not making it stressful. And by the way, if you're watching this on video, I want to just apologize for my hair. Today, this is the best I could do, but I'm not going to be stressed about it. I look at my hair like, a unruly teenager, and just some days it does what it wants to do. And today, this is what it did. I want to tell you two stories about gut health related to colostrum. Number one, a young woman came in who has just a vibrant personality. She hit the door. She said, "Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? I have diarrhea that hits so suddenly that I have to go so quickly." So we did a thorough health history. She ran to the bathroom 2 or 3 times. She said she has diarrhea like 14 times a day. And literally, folks, all I did was put her on colostrum that day. And within 2 weeks, she came into the office. I was working with another patient. She comes and just hugs me and just, burst in. And she's like, "I'm having normal bowel movements, 1 or 2 a day, and all I've changed is colostrum." Colostrum is really, a gift from God. It's what helps seal a newborn's gut. When a baby is born, their gut is naturally open. So when a woman breastfeeds, the first milk is colostrum, and that helps to seal the baby's gut. It works the same with bovine colostrum for adults or anybody past breastfeeding. Now, then on the other side, I started out talking about constipation. I want to just say, folks, I am shocked at how many people are constipated. It's like, I guess, with more setting in our world, our food has changed. There's more stress. When you're stressed, you're not going to have time for a bowel movement. So you have to make sure that you are doing what it takes to have a daily bowel movement. They're one of my favorite dead guys is Dennis Burkett. And he said, small stools, big hospitals, big stools, small hospitals. So let that digest. And it really makes a lot of sense. So let's see. Lately, I've seen a lot of people with constipation. In fact, even in my regular clinical practice, probably starting about 15 years ago, I started asking people, tell me about your bowel habits. And so many people said non-existent, or they thought that having a bowel movement every 3 or 4 days was their normal and that was okay. No, we are designed to poop every single day. So what I've found clinically is that the first thing I start people on is colostrum. And I'm not for a lot of supplements. I'm for some very basic things, things like magnesium, vitamin D, iodine, omega-3s. But then I am for lifestyle strategies that help your body work by God's design. So think about colostrum. The brand I like is by Gastro Defense. And as I said, I've tried a lot of these. This is a liposomal form. Now that means it absorbs more readily. They make it into a liposome with phosphatidylcholine and phosphatidylserine. Now these are things that are good for your brain also. So I recommend this, and I'm going to do a scientific deep dive into colostrum later. I've kind of been on the run doing a lot of speaking. I don't have the runs because I take colostrum, but I've been on the run, very busy. So I just want to, as people are so busy, people are so sick. Another thing that colostrum does that's key for you all to know is that it enhances natural killer cell activity. Natural killer cells are a design of God to help our bodies ward off cancer. And colostrum is one of the primary ways to do that, besides a lot of lifestyle strategies. I'm going to hit this one hard on my Instagram, so stay tuned for strategies that will enhance natural killer cells, and mostly strategies that you can start doing today that don't even cost a penny. Okay, here are 2 reasons to go to my website. Number 1, there's a lot of research. I have a research tab, and there's a whole area on the research of colostrum. I'm just so intrigued by this. It has helped our family so much, and I want it to help you too. The second reason to go to the website is there's a shop tab. You all know I don't sell a lot of stuff, but this is something I fully believe in. I have people contacting me all the time wanting me to sell their products, and I don't. But I've used this personally, this Gastro Defense colostrum for probably 3 or 4 years, and I believe in it. So there's a link there to order it if you're interested. So thank you all for listening today. Vitality Made Simple is so much fun. It's a labor of love, and I thank you that you joined me. We're in like 140 countries and lots of thousands of cities, and that's because you're sharing. Please join me on Instagram. Give me a subscribe, a like, a comment. I don't get to see comments the way these platforms go. So if I don't answer you, that's why. But also, if you're watching on YouTube, give me a comment. I appreciate you. This is a community. We want to live life to the fullest so that we can live our God-given potential. That's the richness of life. Blessings until next time.
Thanks for joining us on Vitality Made Simple podcast. Be sure to visit drdebbieozment.com for our courses and resources designed to help you feel better, look better, and enjoy better relationships. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for joining us.